Oh, it's in the air and just wide of the man at gully. In the air, but for 4. That's the start the Sehwag wanted. It's the start this crowd wanted. It's a good shot, straight down the ground. Him to swing, but all it did was swing on to the middle of the bat. Hammered away, 4 more. It's the start that India wanted. It's the start this crowd wanted, Sheila. Oh, it's gone up in the air, and it's going to be out, and it's the short ball again, and they have got Virender Sehwag. They're working this man out. He's got some work to do, Sehwag.
James Anderson digs it in and doesn't give him the width that would provide the batsman to free his arms. Miscued, it was in the air for a long time. Liam Plunkett, the fielder underneath it, and the England camp will rejoice. They know the importance of this wicket. Virender Sehwag goes for 7, India 17 for 1.
Edged and on dropped. He's off now. He's off in style, through mid-wicket for 4 runs. Into the legs, you cannot bowl there. Well, Dravid will whip it through there to the boundary every time. Short, banged, 4.
Hook shot, brilliant, going, gone. Gambhir in fire, he's on fire in Delhi. Brilliant again. And might be gone, here and he is, just when everything was going beautifully. Big hook shot, beautiful shot off the legs, and England have got another wicket. Well done, Ali. The silence is deafening here in Delhi.
Gambhir is again flattered to deceive to an extent. The outside edge, trying to find, maybe just trying to tuck it down to third man, but he'd be very disappointed after such a terrific start for him. Well, Gambhir has gone for 25 of 27. India now 56 for 2. Pulled him. This is a huge wicket. Kabir Ali has done it for England.
Sewing up, Ali's come back beautifully. Got him to play away from his body, no feet at all, inside edge, and straight on the stumps. This pitch is a little bit up and down, but for me, it was a shot that wasn't quite on early in an innings. Oh, magnificent shot. Honestly, how good a player are you? Because it hardly bounced, as if the ball went, the air of the ball went out of it.
Big single for Rahul Dravid here. And they might go for the third umpire, yes. Be close.
I think he's going to be unlucky because he's stretched out the bat and the bat has then bounced. The bat is...
Mohammad Kaif walks back for 4. India 68 for 4.
Got him. That's through the defences of Rahul Dravid.
Now, is it the wicket which is doing the mischief, or it's poor batting? The ball came in, took the inner edge, and onto the stumps. The Plunkett is delighted. Rahul walks back.
And that is a splendid hit. They've lost 5 wickets, but every now and then you see the ball coming onto the bat because of this grass and the speeding away off it.
It's a good shot through the gap. Should perhaps have been fielded. That's 4. You don't have to run for that. That's 4. Overpitched, half volley, and put away.
Chip shot doesn't work. Straightforward catch. Maturity is something that I spoke about with Suresh. Raina hasn't worked again. He's worked hard for his 24 and he's just given it away.
In the air, could be out and gone. Just when things were going well for India, you thought a good partnership building up. A slack shot, really. He's trying to whip it over the onside somewhere, and Anderson again does the job.
There will not be the dressing room will not be really pleased with this shot.
Mighty blow. Big one. And it's gone fine as well. Fine leg inside the ring, and Mahendra Singh Dhoni, after 55 minutes in the middle, has picked up his first boundary. Another boundary, and it rockets to the fence. Good use of the bottom end. And he's found the man at point. Collingwood the fielder. Couple of boundaries to keep the crowd going. But England have picked up another wicket. And he's found the fielder. Much to the silence of about 45,000 people. That's happened quite frequently. In fact, for the 9th time today, every time a wicket's gone down, there's been stunned silence, while the England players have celebrated every time.
And Singh, he'll feel a little unlucky here. It's outside the off stump. He can get his arms at it, and he picks out Andrew Flintoff straight at extra cover. Good innings though for Harbhajan Singh. It comes to an end. An aggressive 37 from him from 46 balls. It's 203 for 9.
It's in the air as well. Mid-off was getting around and can't get easier. Kevin Pietersen is a very good fielder.
Great delivery, and he's got him. That is the first wicket.
This is just what the doctor ordered for India. Just that bit of movement. Strauss not too sure whether he should play it or leave it. Caught in no man's land and just nicking it on the way to the keeper. That is away. So that is a morale booster for Owais, Shah. England are away as well.
That's got him as well. It's 2 in the over for Irfan Pathan. Absolutely no hesitation from umpire Jayaprakash. And Irfan Pathan is on fire.
Early in the innings. 1 and over by Irfan Pathan. Ending the ball up. The trick was to get it to end up on the stumps, and that was plumb. Came in, hit the pad, and almost immediately the finger went up. Pathan is absolutely on fire. England are 2 down. Shah gone for 4, and it's 4 for 2.
It's guided away. It is an outside edge. It's going to be 4 runs. Now that is well timed. That's a fine shot. That's found the gap as well. Point and gully quite close together. Absolutely no. That's tipped over the top. That's going to be 4. Too high over the fielder to be anything like even half a chance. That's worked away nicely as well.
Down the pitch, beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. The way he moves late, that's the point. Pick the bones out of that. It was the shot before. Pathan's, well, he's just had enough of him charging down the pitch. And Pietersen was well aware he was going to bowl it shorter and just smashed it through mid-wicket. Oh, he is in full. I don't think you have to run between the wickets if you keep playing shots like this. Look, he knew He knows the bowlers don't like batsmen charging at them, and that occasion he stood back in his ground and just smashed it through point. Sweep shot in the air, and he'll go away for 4. Well, did he get an edge there? I said,
Draw chance.
catch it! That's in the air. The callers catch it and does it. They've got their 3rd wicket. Oh, he's upset with himself, Matty Pryor. Harbhajan slaps the hand of his skipper. Yuvraj takes the catch, or is it Raina down there?
Deceived in the air, a slower delivery this time into the shot, a little too early. Matthew Pryor and Gautam Gambhir had a very good catch to take. The sun was right into the eyes, the batsmen being disappointed. But the wicket that India needed so very badly have come their way. Matthew Pryor gone for 22, 57 for 3.
Typical Pietersen shot, hit hard, dead square that'll be, or thereabouts. You very rarely see a fielder on dead square. That's a beautiful shot. Inside out, down the ground, 1 bounce 4. It's quite safe, there's no one out there. It's a free hit. Pulled and pulled powerfully over the man at mid-on. Not the place to bowl on this wicket. That's beautifully played. He's just used the pace on the ball there, Andrew Flintoff, and that was quite deliberate. Well played, well executed.
In the air this time, falling short of mid-on.
Well, there might have been a leading edge before. There's no leading edge here. That's punched down the ground. That's quite safe. That's 4 more. Oh, that's gone a long way. You don't bother running for that. I haven't even looked to see where it's gone. It's just a case of how far. Has it got enough on it? I don't think he has. It's a full toss. Well, he played so well up to that moment in time. And Yuvraj Singh has dished up a full toss, and it's got a wicket.
Get out. Full toss. He's seeing the ball so well. Hits it hard, but only to find the hands of Gautam Gambhir. He can't miss any one of those. Kevin Pietersen walks back for 46.
That's an appeal, and he's got it! So, is this match turning or what? 2 of the big hitting batsmen back in the pavilion, both in their 40s. Both could have taken the game away from them.
Wicket the previous one here. Did it pitch on line? It did. That's okay. Did it hit him in front? It did. Would have the ball gone on to hit leg stump? That's the big question. And has given out LBW. So they're in a bit of trouble here now, England. 41 for Flintoff. England 117 for 5.
That's the one that swerved in the air. Also, just yorking him in the process. So India are well and truly back into this encounter.
It's the off spinner, and he's played all over it. He looked like he wanted to sweep it. He got all tangled up. Couldn't drive it, couldn't sweep it, except let it hit his stumps. Magnificent piece of bowling. Oh, they know they're in the game here. Geraint Jones, he goes for a duck. They're in all sorts of trouble, England. 120 for 6.
That's been swept, and swept well.
That's better batting.
India on a long, long way up in the air. And that is a fine catch. That is a very well-judged catch. Blackwell has power on his side, but he didn't get hold of that well enough. Gautam Gambhir has been faultless in the outfield, and that was so close to the edge of the field that he had to be really, really careful about where he stood.
The sweep shot. Again, Gautam Gambhir coming into play 3rd time in this innings. And he makes no mistake. And a very well judged catch again. Beautifully held just inside the line. It's not an easy catch.
But umpire is meant to press the button that gives you a red or a green light. Strikes me that the scoreboard operator's done it again. We haven't seen that, but the confirmation is that Ian Blackwell's out. It's 1:37 for 7. Oh, well taken. Beautifully taken. That is an extraordinary reflex catch.
Fifer Harbhajan Singh, Fifer. And he's really excited. And Mohammad Kaif picks up a blinder. Played right from the middle of the bat. And take a look at this one. Straight from the middle of the bat. Straight into the hands, and great anticipation from Mohammad Kaif. And Harbhajan Singh getting his 5th wicket. He's excited. Was having a lean patch. Not anymore. Collingwood brought back for 8, and England 141 for 8.
Up goes the finger. England are now 9 down. No hesitation there. The Indian spinners have taken absolutely 100% control of this game. And India now stand 1 wicket away from what is looking like being a very, very comfortable victory.
Push this one little quicker. Armour from Yuvraj Singh, and that stuck him right in front of the wicket. There is no question about the decision. And Yuvraj Singh didn't even appeal. He started running straight to the fielders, and that would have hit the leg and middle. Great bowling from Yuvraj Singh. Kabir Ali walks back.
That's the outside edge, and that's the end of the game. India have pulled off a magnificent victory here. They've come from the dead. When England were cruising at 117 for 3, the crowd was a deathly quiet. Well, India, Harbhajan Singh has led the fight back. He led it with the bat, he's led it with the ball.